Welcome to News, Views, and What We Choose with Danielle and Dami.
Grab a drink, get the news, and come hang with us.
Holy
Woohoo! Oh
crap.
my
Feels
God.
weird to say that because
I
it's been
know.
so long.
We made it back.
Right? Well, you made it back. I've been here. Man in the fort. But
How's it going? Cheers.
yeah, good. I'm pouring myself an espresso martini. Cool.
Ooh.
Just cracked it open, so cheers officially. Yeah, what's funny enough is you had told me that you were because you're a little bit under the weather.
Yeah.
Um, 50% I feel like of the population right now is either sick or 50% is fine and like awaiting the sickness.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I feel great for now, knock on wood. So yeah, funny enough, I last year I did a dry January and dry February because I just kept the momentum going. I was like, I just love this. But because of this podcast, I'm like, I'm not going to be the boring person that does every single Friday be like, oh, just me again with my sparkling water. So my thing is, I will only be drinking for January only on our podcasts because there's no
Yeah.
celebrations to happen. Even before, I was only drinking on our podcast or when it was like something celebratory.
Yeah.
There's really nothing
Fair.
for January. So I
Mm,
might actually for the boy's birthday, maybe.
yeah, I think you should. I like to do normally, like when I'm not sick, I like to like do the opposite and do like a wet January.
Mine's damp. I've heard people refer to it as damp January.
January. Where you just get sloshed because January is freaking boring as all hell, guys. It is the longest month of the year. It takes forever to get through. There's not a whole lot to look forward to. You should get drunk, honestly. But
Chin, chin, chin.
but not for me. Today we're having a Waterloo.
I mean, it is the best kind.
Yeah.
Uh, no. We literally just finished the longest week of January
Was that it?
because, yeah, because we came back after a short week or after New Year's. So the second or the actual first full week is always the longest week because it's like you've had maybe like 2 days of work here. You were gone for so long, so it doesn't really matter for you. But
Doesn't
it's
matter.
like you have like 2 days here, a day here, one day here for like 2 weeks. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you come back and you're like, oh, it's normal again. I feel every hour of every day.
Just time slowly passing by. That's what January is.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
So
Yeah.
since we last cheers.
A lot of shit because it's
Yeah.
been a month,
Holy hell.
like literally over a month
Mm,
and 4 days.
I know. What have you been up to?
Oi. Well, okay, I'll try to debrief because it's not like I want to go through, all right, and so on this week, and on that week,
Mhm.
and on this week. So obviously Christmas,
Mhm.
great, fantastic. Me and the boys had such a little blasty blast. Santa
Hmm.
visited, little
Cute.
snow, little Santa snow prints, snow footprints. He tracked
Hmm.
in, and they're like, "Why is there snow on the ground?" And they were all confused because then they looked outside. There's like, "There's no snow." I'm like, "Oh, that's from the North Pole."
Yeah, obviously.
Duh. God. But they had so much fun. And then, of course, one of Santa's gifts was a scooter, and they were like fighting over the scooter, so I ended up buying another scooter.
Yeah.
And then because one was different than the other, and the other one was kind of cooler than the one I got, I then had to get another of the same one. So they've been just like going wild. They literally will scooter in the house because I let them just scooter in the house. If they go outside, I'll wipe the wheels down, but I let them scooter in the house and they will go for hours, hours long.
Love it.
Yeah, so I'm like, whatever. It's exercise and it's raining outside. Perfect. Um, but Christmas was great. And then New Year's Eve, I did a whole glow in the dark dance party, balloon drop, the whole thing.
So cute.
They had so much fun and it was so cute. So I like used the dog gate
Hmm.
and then like the table and stuffed pillows under the table to kind of keep it within a certain area.
Yeah.
So then they were just like diving and swimming in balloons that had glow sticks in them. And then we danced around.
Cute.
Super fun.
I love
And then
that.
of course we'll talk about this later. And then New Year's Eve one sandwich. Well, actually, because they released it at 5,
Yeah.
I had to watch it and I was like not gonna get it
Uh,
spoiled for me.
yeah.
So I was like, all right, children, I'm gonna set you up over there.
It's Mama's gotta watch.
I gotta watch something. We'll get to it back to our dance party once it's over.
Yeah.
So of course talking about Stranger Things, which we'll get to after all the fun new stuff. But then man, oh man, my New Year's refresh has gone buck wild.
Oh, did you get a little out of hand?
OCD to
Uh-oh.
the nth
Kitchen. Do
degree.
you want to come over?
I kind of do. Like I
Bring that
literally
over here.
I've started running out of things to organize and like rearrange. I'm like, what do I do now? Um, no, so I all of a sudden I think it was like the first or the second.
Mhm.
I just looked in the boys' room and I'm like,
It's time.
I don't like this anymore. They had the like bookshelf that you get in a nursery, so it's like the cubby slots where you just shove the books this way, like
Yeah.
in a little thing, like a
Mhm.
file if ax situation. They had cubbies out for their toys and then cubbies in the closet for their clothes. I was just like, I don't like this anymore. They're outgrowing their bookshelf. The cubby situation, it just makes toys everywhere.
Mhm.
So I switched it where I got them a dresser,
Mhm.
a bigger bookshelf, and a nightstand. So that way all the toys can go in the cubbies in the closet and they stay in there.
That's nice.
And it is so nice because it was so cute. I put together the bookshelf and then freaking Wyatt's sitting on the ground just in front of it reading books. And I'm like, because
Cute.
because you can actually see which kind of books you have
Yeah.
instead of them all just being shoved on top of each other.
Mhm.
It was so cute. So I'm really glad I did it. And then I, of course, then was like, well, now that I have this refresh, they need new sheets because I lifted up a pillow
Uh-oh.
and oh my God. So they always go to sleep with these like sippy cups of water. And I always put like this smallest little drop of Crystal Light for like, they call it blue juice
Yeah.
because they were like something a little bit more fun and they end up drinking more water that way. I didn't realize one spilled on your pillow.
No.
And I threw away the pillow
Yeah, it was gross.
and I threw away the sheets.
Yep.
And I was like, well, I need to start fresh now. So what does a boy need to go with his new dresser and bookshelf and nightstand?
Aw.
And I was like looking through and I was like, what do you want? Minecraft, Star Wars, Harry Potter. The moment I said Star Wars, he's like Star Wars. And I was like, okay, cool. Then I got the new bedding. Then of course I was like, well, they need a new nightlight that
Mhm.
goes is galaxy because Star Wars is in outer space. Duh, they have to get
Obviously,
it.
yeah.
What kind of mother would I be? Like, so then I got him a little astronaut, a little moon man
Oh,
that projects the outer space and the stars, and they're obsessed with it.
that's really
So,
cute.
of course, my nights are spent going through like, what other cool accessories for outer space can I get? So, of course, I got glow in the dark stick on stars.
Absolutely. Duh, that's an easy one, huh?
And now I'm like, cool, your rug doesn't match. So, I might need to get an outer space rug. That's next on the list. But I literally have gone through everything. I organized the kitchen. I got a new filters for all of my water filters.
Mhm.
My
Oh my
Berkey, my Berkey is like fresh for New Year's too. And then
God.
I'm just like, what can I do next? So yeah, OCD is going wild. But then one of my New Year's resolutions actually was tying in today. So last weekend I took them to Jurassic Quest and it kind of follows suit with like what I said last year is every weekend I want to do something fun for them. It doesn't
Yeah.
need to necessarily cost money,
Yeah.
but I just like your weekend is their childhood.
Yes.
I live and die by that quote. So last weekend I took them to Jurassic Quest because it was pouring rain.
Hmm.
This weekend, it was like the first full sunny weekend that we've had in weeks. So we went on a hike and it just like, because I've been missing it pre-kids. I used to go on a hike every single weekend that I had free. We went on, I think, a couple hikes together. And it's just, I used to love it so much. And so got them out, and there was like this place that I found 10 minutes away from here. And it was lovely. And they literally sabbed out. They went 3 miles.
Oh, dang. Good
And I
job, boys.
and I only had to carry Wyatt 20 minutes on the way back to the car. So I was like, okay, well then that settles that. That'll be
Hmm.
the New Year's resolution for me and the boys is if we don't have plans, we're gonna go out and get on a trail or go on a hike or go on a long walking path or something just to like not just walk up and down the street with their scooters. No, like an actual like get on a trail of some sort.
Be in nature.
Yeah, so I'm excited because they had so much fun. They just climbed trees and climbed sides of things and looked at stuff and bugs and like we're looking for wildlife. We saw a coyote, so that was fun.
Oh, you guys saw a coyote? That's pretty
Yeah,
cute.
I mean
Was it
he
far away, hopefully?
no, it was like
No.
right there. I'd say my metric system is great in my head, but I'd say maybe like 12 feet.
Okay.
So like two 6 foot tall men laying flat away
Yeah.
from us. But thankfully he was just kind of like, I'm just passing through. Like, don't mind
Yeah.
me.
I think that they're kind of scary. It's better than seeing like a mountain lion, obviously. So, yeah.
Well, in the place that we went, apparently they're known for having bucks around. So I'm like,
Oh,
the the
that.
the kids would have loved to see that, but I'm like, I brought my taser just in case.
Yeah. Don't want to get too close to that one.
No, so
That sounds
that's
so nice.
that's kind of been the last 4 weeks. So holidays, OCD, getting out in
Yep.
nature. Uh, World traveler,
Yeah.
how have you been?
I've been good. I had posted this video. There's this like mom that she's really funny. I don't remember her name, but it's like she does like a stitch and it's like this couple with one child and they're like, don't let anyone tell you that traveling with toddlers is like different or something like that. And then she goes, she just like laughs. And I 100% felt that. Like it's it's twofold, okay? Like,
Well, you
yes,
also said you posted one of her and she was like the it's 1,000 times better with
1,000
kids.
times
And
better.
she's
Yeah.
like,
Not
thousand
better.
she goes 1,000 times better than what? Like having to have surgery without
Norovirus.
anesthesia?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah, like we listen, like, okay, let's just get this part out of the way. I love my children. It's such a
No.
blessing to travel.
Kids
Uh,
are kids are a blessing.
Kids are a blessing. I love being a mom, blah, 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 blah. Okay, guys? Yes. Okay, now let's talk about it. Holy hell, did we step into 3-year-old like land? Like, right,
Three-nager.
three-nager all the freaking way. It was freaking nuts. I was like, I am being tested as a human, as a mom. Like, what is this sweet hell? Like, it's so insane at times. Like, absolutely mind-boggling, insane. Trying to, okay,
But you
London,
also have two of them, so
they had like, and I know that I've talked about this in the past, and like them being two, three is worse. It's worse already. And
oh,
I've
I could
talked
have told you that.
like they get this like maniacal look in their eyes and they're like comatose is the right word? Like they're like not comatose because that would be like they're
Zen?
not, huh? No, not zen. It's
No, that's opposite of what you want them
they're
to be.
like in a
Trance?
trance, in a trance where like nothing and nothing that you say to them. Okay, so no like talking to the no, okay.
No gentle
Yelling at
parenting.
them either doesn't work. Nothing works.
What do you,
Water might work, like a spray bottle. And they like are laughing and doing crazy shit. So
just let you know why it does a na 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 na. I'm not even kidding. He does it, and he does it to Forrest, and he knows that it presses Forrest's buttons. So he'll be like, na 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 na.
oh my God. So I think like the hardest part was like really like the time change there is harder than coming back home for me personally, and I think for them too, minus that like we're all sick now, but going there is so hard because you wake and I knew this was gonna happen. I told everyone, I was like, we're gonna wake up at 2 a.m., 1:30, 2 a.m., and we're gonna be starving, like so hungry and we're gonna be awake. And sure enough, they're just like dunk and awake. And then honestly, like that wasn't like the hardest part. It was there was a couple nights where um like I was trying to put them to bed and my husband had like him and my brother and my sister, my soon to be sister-in-law, they went to a soccer game or a football game and I stayed with the
Football.
boys. Football. And I was trying to put them down, and it was like they were like ping-ponging off of each other. Like they were just bouncing off from each other, and like they would not go to bed. And there was one point where I'm just like, do you want nice mommy or mean mommy? Because
Use
I'm
use what
gonna.
use what I tell my kids. I was like, "Do you want me to use the mom voice?" I'll give them a warning. I'll be like, "You
I
can
am
hit
gonna
it or not."
go nuts. And then I think William was like, no. Like, he just no.
That's like Forrest. Forrest is always like, "No," and Wyatt goes. He kind of looks at me like, "I don't
Bring
care."
it. Okay. Um, but like it was so nice to have Julian and Kathleen and like just like the extra pair of hands for like those 2 weeks. London was really cool. I mean, like I've been there for work,
You've been
but it
there. You
was
went there during the Christmas time, so they like are Christmas central. How was
yeah.
that?
It was really pretty. Like they had I think it was Hyde Park. They had like a huge I think Hyde Park is like I don't know if it's their biggest park in London, but it's a pretty big park. Kind of reminds me of Central Park. And
Is that the one that
inside
does the Christmas market?
they do a giant Christmas market.
Mm.
We went there. That was really fun. It was like kind of rainy, but not like dumping on you anymore. So it was fine. And then we walked around. It was not packed at all, I think because we were there during the week. But we got to like see and do everything. There was like a little bar at every single corner. That was also really funny. We were like walking through, we were like, look, a bar, look, a bar, look, another bar.
It's
It's
like
like,
you
oh
then
yeah.
create drinking games every time you see a bar.
Um, so for my Great British Bake Off fans, fellow fans out there,
You met Paul Hollywood?
no, but they had Hook a Duck at Hyde Park. So there was an episode where I think like three people did it was like the theme was like childhood, and I think three or four people did Hook a Duck, and I was like, what is this Hook a Duck thing? So go there. It's like a big carnival at like Hyde Park. And there's a hook a duck. So it's like all these little duckies.
Oh, so it's literally hooking a duck.
You're literally hooking a duck, yeah. And so I like let the boys do it and they got
Oh
to
my
bring
God.
home penguins, which is cute. It was like I think I freaked myself out. I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, but when we went to Disneyland, we got like rained on. I know I talked about that. And my feet were like wet. I was really pissed and
Oh
just
yeah,
like
you had the sopping feet.
uncomfortable. Yes. So I'd been freaking out about the weather in the UK, like going during December. I didn't know like what shoes am I gonna wear? Like obsessed about these details.
Don't
I'm
you
like,
have like cute hunter boots?
um, I don't do I?
I bet you do.
No,
You
I
seem
don't.
like the kind of person that would.
I would, yeah. Like if I had like, more funds, I would definitely own a pair for sure. But like I was obsessing and I get to London and I'm like actually unwell hot. Like it wasn't hot, it just was that you have to wear so many stupid layers. Is there a fly in your house?
There is like a fruit fly and it's like smelling my espresso martini and it's like hovering right here and I'm trying to get it, but it keeps getting out of my reach. I'm gonna get it and then you'll see me cheer. Anyway,
Well,
continue.
I'm rooting for you.
If you're
Um,
watching, you can see me just like falling with my eyes like
I'm like, I know that there's a wall there, so it has to be a bug.
thankfully I can multitask like a master. So I can definitely follow along still.
Oh, so anyways, I was hot because I was wearing so many layers and like I couldn't figure out like the right amount of layers to wear. And then like chasing toddlers and you're walking and
Are
you're
you
just
going through perimenopause yet?
no, I don't think so.
Must be
I,
nice.
I
I think I'm
honestly think
starting to get the hot part, like where it's like the beginning
same
stages
here.
is always the temperature where you run really hot.
I don't think I run like overly hot, but I'm definitely hotter than I was when I was younger.
Oh, well, duh. Only get better with age.
Fine wine. Um,
No, I literally think that's like the only symptom I have right now is fucking knew you little shit was still alive. Um, that's the only symptom I've had in the last like year is I all of a sudden started noticing that like you saw, I get like head sweaty to like bad. Like I used to be always like I would automatically sweat in my head first. But like it's too like I can just be walking down the street in a fast pace and all of a sudden I'm like dewy.
I know someone who carries around a little fan because she has beautiful makeup, and so she just like stay, and it's
I
actually
just
quite genius.
do I need to be that person that carries his own
Yeah,
fan?
you, I mean, yeah,
Like
treat
I'm at
yourself.
your kid's birthday fanning myself
Yeah,
all the
she like
time.
sets it up. She sets it up and she's just like,
Oh, okay. No, I would just have a handheld. I'm not gonna set it
oh,
up. Like,
no,
who am
it is
I?
like a little handheld, but it like also has like a little kickstand thing. So you could like put it on a table or you can handhold it.
Genius, but also I don't think I'll ever do that. I think I'd rather fold a piece of paper and do this, even though I was always told you're actually exuding more energy, like
Oh,
with your
shut
arm
up.
doing this.
Do
And
you know
then
for sure? Did you do the experiment?
it was this your science test? Like,
Get out of here. Shut up, Rebecca.
right, Rebecca. That's right. It's always either like a carrot or random. I've never actually referred to that. It's just like a Karen or a Barbara.
Thanks, Barbara. Um, okay, so to close out, basically, London was great. Scotland was great. We had Christmas and we did the Hogmanay, which is their, we did a little bit of it. It's like from after Christmas Boxing Day to New Year's Eve. And then we did Boxing Day
Wait,
too, which
what's
is
hominy?
Hogmanay is like this what they call the time in between the holidays. So like it's like
Are you supposed to do something?
you just celebrate and like hang out and just kind of like festivities and stuff.
And
Um
your mom split the G in Ireland, right?
yes, and for those who don't know, because this is so weird that I how long have okay for you?
Okay, I
How
asked
long has
you.
it been around for you?
Okay, so I asked you and you just went, haha. And I was like, I don't even know if she knows what I'm asking.
No, I did, but like I wanted to explain it here because I didn't want to text it, but um
So,
like I was
fun
a
fact,
bartender for years and I never heard that before.
I've never done it because up until I guess recently, Guinness has always had fish oil in it, so I can't drink it.
Uh-huh.
So I never tried to split the G, but it's like you get the Guinness in a Guinness glass and the first sip is you drinking it and you're hoping that the drink goes to right between the G
Hmm.
on the cup.
Yes.
I only learned this because there's this person that travels the world and she like always talks about like the best places to go. I'll have to send it to you. And it's like she's really just like a very positive light. She reminds me of my cousin's wife, Cherie. She's just very much like exudes like positivity and it's like never seems like a buzzkill. And
Oh.
so she's just like very calming to watch. And she always talks just like she travels literally everywhere because she's a performer. So like one week I'll be like, what I drinking myself through Singapore. And then it's like all the best sushi places in like Hong Kong and all these so it's like when she went to Ireland, she was like talking about how she was like every bar they went to, she tried and she didn't get in until the fourth bar.
Eh,
And that's why I was like,
so
oh
very nice.
yeah.
Cute.
So your mom,
Um, I only learned and so I only learned this from my brother and Kathleen, and so we did it in London a lot, and I was like, I never heard this, but
did
I
you
did
do it?
try, yes, on the second try. And my mom, what was funny about this, and you asking, also my brother asked, and I think one other person asked,
You're
I
like, what does
posted
this
that,
mean?
is that my mom was like, you didn't split the G. So that first picture, I just took a sip because I'm like, I've
You
done
just
this.
took like a sip.
Yeah. So I had already ruined it, and then I was like, here, you need to try this place that we went to was like one of the best. It was supposed, so there was like a it was like New York Times. Anyway, some person went out and like tried the Guinness in Ireland all over and rated like where was the best place to get the Guinness and
Do they
Guinness.
not all taste the same?
No, because they say that like the more the tap is used, the more like the Guinness is used, the better it is.
Oh, it's
And
like a cast iron, so it's more seasoned.
I don't know, I
By the
guess.
way, that's also something I did in
Okay.
by the way, while you were gone. I got rid of all my nonstick pans and now I only use cast iron and my
Ooh.
life has been changed
Mhm.
and my kids are not eating toxic
I know.
chemicals.
Yeah, it's gross. I
It's
know.
amazing. I love it.
Um, yeah, so anyway, so she it just was so funny because she was like, you didn't split the G. I was like,
She's like
Mom,
looking at
I was like, how do you know this? I
she's
was
like,
like,
I didn't raise a girl that doesn't split the G.
when I gave her the beer, I took a picture, and then everyone was asking me about it. So she did it. She didn't quite get it, but she will one day, now that she is a Guinness drinker.
Well, now that I've allegedly heard that they now no longer put fish oil in it, maybe that will all go out together and I will even attempt because I've literally always been like, oh no, thank you. I
Hmm.
cannot. There's fish in it. And people are like looking at me like crazy. And I'm like, look at the ingredients. And they look it up. They're like, what the hell? I was like, it's gonna make your skin is beautiful, but
So weird that they do that.
it was like a
Or
thickener.
did that.
It's a thickener,
Oh,
fish oil.
yeah.
Apparently makes your skin beautiful, but I can't obviously partake. So
All
so
right.
what would you think of the three places you went before we move on to, what we have to move on to? What do you think of the three
Oh,
places you went? Would you ever go back to the first option if you can only go to back to one?
yeah. Yeah, we kind of thought about this. So I was trying to say London is great, but we actually got to go to a place called Bath, which
Oh, I've
is
heard.
where Jane Austen, there's a lot of Jane Austen. She used to live there. And it is so pretty, and we only had one night there. I would love to go back there. Also, York was amazing and very well preserved. Like you're walking through a little town that like literally I mean, it's old. It's older than our country.
When
So
is your 40th?
it's this year at the end of
Damn
the year.
it.
Yeah, I know.
I was hoping it
Um,
was next year because I was like, we should go to Bath as just a girls' trip
would be
and
so
do
cute.
because they have a Jane Austen festival.
Oh my God.
And they literally do it in front of like one of the most beautiful like architecture you've ever seen in your life. And they do a whole Jane Austen festival where everyone dresses up in that time
Well, let's
period.
go anyways. We don't need my birthday. Let's go.
Oh, well then let's do it. Oh my God, I'm so
Um,
down. And then this will be like the first trip where I'm like, bye kiddos for longer than 48 hours.
they'll be old enough.
Exactly.
Um, and what's it called? Edinburgh was cool, but I liked it.
Hasn't been more
Um,
modernized now.
no, there was like a lot of like lots of history to see. But I think my heart is always like in Ireland. I love Ireland. And it was really nice to just like go through the countryside and see it and just like in all it's just so pretty and I love the people.
I need
But
to
I
go somewhere
guess
east
yeah.
because I've
I
only gone
think just
south.
yeah. Well, I think for sure I think you would like that countryside part of it because you like do a lot of walking and it's just like very naturey. Like the
I love the
nature part
scenic.
of England, I think is
Yeah.
pretty. And Ireland is really gorgeous. And we got to drive through the Highlands too, which
Wait,
was nice.
what movies or shows were filmed there?
Which lots.
Outlander?
Game of Thrones, Outlander. So for um the Highlands, Outlander, and Game of Thrones, and Harry Potter. We saw, did you see the bridge that I posted?
No.
So there's the bridge where the train goes by, and that's the Harry Potter train and
Wow,
bridge.
that narrows it down. In which one?
Uh, wait, in which Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Like the first one.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
like, like the main
you do realize that there's also in the one where there's the flying car, which is the second one, they're going over the bridge, another bridge. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of bridge shots with the train,
I'll show you. Hold on.
except I think maybe not.
It's called Glenfinnan. Look up Glenfinnan
I shall.
Viaduct. Yeah.
Oh my God, I would love to go to
Crossing
places.
for Hogwarts Express as it travels to Hogwarts, particularly seen in Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets when Ron and Harry fly the fort alongside it.
I can't wait to take my boys to.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I want to take the boys to, because I've never been to Universal Orlando.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I want to see the dragon breathing fire. I want to go on the train.
It's all, yeah,
Doesn't require a
gorgeous.
passport for them.
Nope. I don't want to move on, but I know that we should. Let's get into all of the icky and horribleness that has been happening while we, yeah, paused.
So, did you keep up with the fuckery that was going on over here?
Oh God, it was the nicest thing. I literally put my phone away and said fuck off. But then once the Venezuela stuff happened, I was like, fine.
Yeah, so how about
Reality
this?
check.
You can pull up stuff about Venezuela, but let's just do a little skim across the surface for what the fuck Trump news because there's a lot of what we choose things happening. Um, obvi whoa, okay. Just clicked into the wrong thing. Um, so a lot of things happened. Unfortunately, a lot of devastating things happened. We'll get into the nitty-gritty on that. But Trump, in the most Trump fashion, he's just has a way with words. Wow, that guy. His little essays, the longer the tweets or truths or whatever they are, the stupider they are. Because I swear to God, there's so many like news things that he like comes out saying like how he doesn't care about certain things where it's like, no, these are the things you should care about. And then
Hmm.
throughout the whole holidays, you were seeing like Obama's visiting schools and things like that. And it's like, wow, you're never going to see that because no one would trust their fucking kids around this fucking, can I say it? PEDO.
Yeah.
um, don't want to get us shadow banned
Hmm.
on here. Anywho, so he was rampant with the stupid Twitter truth responses to the Brown shooting, Ron Ryder's death, the murder that just happened in Minnesota with Renee. And dare I say, that can actually be something that can go a little up from what we choose. But when she was murdered by ICE, he had the gall, and we'll get more into that. He had the gall to say she was a professional agitator
Hmm.
in his tweet truth situation. Does that just mean it was a woman that spoke up, woman that spoke back? How dare a woman speak in general? Homeboy really is gunning. Pause there.
Yeah.
Gunning for us to be handmaid's tales where women just keep your lips zipped. Don't have an opinion. Don't fight back. Just let it happen. Basically, an RAP, E, if you will, of everything,
Hmm.
you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know if you kept up with any of those responses because that happened while you were gone. So, what of those did you actually hear about?
Um, I did hear about like him saying, I mean, obviously, like when I got back was the day that Renee Good was murdered. And then his response was just atrocious. And honestly, it's him and JD Vance. It's like this, really not wanting to be um like spoken out, put down or shamed by women. And I feel, I mean, like when you're witnessing someone's murder online, the way that like we've been seeing lately,
Yeah,
Um,
because you can literally go on. Like I was fed that multiple different avenues, like different ones where I actually had to skip ahead because I was like, I already see this. I've already seen it. I don't need to see it again. They have like the literally the body cam footage of the ICE agent of exactly what happened, and everyone's like, or everyone, them, were like, oh, I felt threatened. I'm like,
he called her a fucking bitch
how was she?
afterward.
How are you threatened when she was
Yeah,
just sitting there?
she's sitting there. Yeah, exactly. Um, so yeah, it's very clear, and we've talked about this in the past, like the hate, it boils down to like this hate against women. And if it doesn't feel good, feels really unsettling and unsafe, and like me leaving the country and going to like a different country and like feeling like this like peace of not to say that like these European countries are perfect. They're not. But like there's a little bit more like there's more
More peace.
right and peace that's happening elsewhere. So and then to like be like dumped back into it immediately, like literally the day that I got back. Um yeah, it's unsettling. It's really, really
And
unsettling.
it's very apparent, just
Yes.
like you said,
Yeah.
how much this administration hates women. And it's not just like a, oh, you sound like a feminist. Oh, you sound like a liberal. No, it literally is facts, plain and simple. This administration and all of his little goonies, his little cult following, hates women. They want women to abide and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and look a certain way. Like I think too, like the ones that are in power, the ones that are in, and I'm like air quotes, power in their administration, look a certain way as well and act a certain way. And it's just the lies and the like thought process is so creepy and scary and just I don't
Oh,
like it.
speaking of, you were gone, I think, when Dipshit announced that she was pregnant.
Ooh.
The Crosswire and Little Beezy,
Oh
she's
God.
pregnant.
Oh
You didn't know?
no.
Literally, oh
No.
my God, you were also gone during the Vanity Fair.
Uh-huh. What happened with
Did you
Vanity?
see the pictures from Vanity Fair?
Oh,
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God, I love that you're experiencing this. Might just be like
the
Trump
Vanity
administration.
Fair White House photos? Is that what I'm looking up?
Yep. They did close-up shots like contrasted to the nth degree where you can see her lip injection marks.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then a week later, she announces she's pregnant. And everyone's like, you're not supposed to get lip injections if you're pregnant. I'm just saying.
Ew, why did they do a Vanity Fair?
Oh, you know that they thought they were going to be like, oh, they're going to make us look so good. They're going to make us look so good. They pulled quotes from all of them saying the worst shit ever. Literally, not JD Vance, but the other one. Or no, I think it was JD Vance being like, I'll pay you $100 to make sure I look better than all of them. They put that in the article as one of the pull quotes from JD Vance, being like, yeah, I'll give you $100 if you make me look better than all of them.
This
It's
is
like Vanity Fair will never be welcome back in that White House while they're in the administration, but also bra fucking bow. Because guess what? You did exactly what all of us probably, well, on this side at least, all of us would love to do if we had that access. It's like
so
you,
creepy. Susan, what's her name? Susan Wiles, White House Chief of Staff. She's like the older woman in
mhm.
the pictures. Very creepy as
Oh no,
well.
and she actually came out being like, oh, this is, she like was quoted as like something like she was, this is the worst administration I've ever seen. Again, they pull quoted the worst things that they could have said. One of them was like a guy just looking awkwardly down at the ground. And one of the things was like, does this make me look good? And they're like, yeah, you look great.
Well, kudos
Vanity
to
Fair
them.
is never going to be invited back.
Good, they don't want to come back.
No, and then of course Crossmire and little bitch, Jesus, lover, like fucking
Caroline
doing it.
Levitt.
Yeah, her. I keep thinking her name's Catherine. Like, um, she was then somebody asked in a press junket, because of course she's like always on there. She was just there like, what do you feel about the most recent Vanity Fair thing? She's like, well, it's not really a legitimate news avenue or something like that. She's like, it's just a joke. And I was like, well, then why'd you invite them into the White House? Probably because they didn't paint you in the light that you thought you were going to get painted in, girlfriend. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, also, you know that her husband is like 40 years older than her, right?
I
And
was
she's in
thinking
her 20s. And that picture, the close-up
20.
picture, that close-up picture, everyone's like, man, that's a rough 28.
It is a rough 28. I was thinking too, she's gosh, she's just awful, awful. There was
Insufferable.
something else that I saw that now I'm forgetting that happened. Dang it, I lost it. Anyways, it's okay.
Okay, you're sick.
That's amazing. I'm glad you showed that to me.
Oh, oh my God. You missed so many things. Like literally, I was just like, ugh, banger. Love it. That's right. Fuck off. Like so many things happen while you're gone. It's
Yeah.
like that episode of The Hills when Audrina was just like, I just can't believe all this stuff is happening when Elsie's gone. um, Anywho, so why don't you tell us a little bit about Venezuela before we skate
Oh,
on into what we choose?
well, I just had an
Is
article.
he still in custody?
That's a great question. Let's see. Okay, for one, what's coming up for Venezuela is that,
Just
wait,
say Trump, Venezuela.
Venezuela.
I'm sure like 17 things will pop up.
Trump urges oil companies to speed work in Venezuela.
Yeah, no shit. They're gonna try to drain that sucker dry before they get out of there.
100%. Trump says oil companies will spend 100 billion in Venezuela with US protection. Basically, he and the oil executives are meeting in the White House to discuss investments in Venezuela after the capture. President, yeah, he's still captured. Exxon,
Damn.
ConocoPhillips, and Chevron attended among other companies. Boo. Trump said oil companies will spend at least 100 billion to rebuild Venezuela's energy sector with US protections. Um,
And that was as of how long ago was the article?
this one was today. Yeah, this was posted yesterday actually, but they updated it today. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I feel like we are like what he's doing with ICE is obviously a distraction of what's happening here. Kind of surprised that other countries aren't like yanking him out of power because what he's doing is absolutely atrocious.
Well, what's funny is before we head into the ICE situation, um, there are videos out there being like right after the whole Venezuela dictator was taken, or leader, sorry. Uh, Literally videos of them going like, so that people can just like from other countries take the leader of another
Yeah.
country. And they're like,
Hmm.
so I'm here to propose that we might need to have other countries step in, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, why aren't other countries doing that? Please,
Please.
for the love of God.
Well, they're gonna have to. Well, listen, the way that he's going, they're gonna have to. Is it Greenland that he
Oh
is,
God.
right? So US will take Greenland the hard way if it can't do it the easy way, Trump says. And I was
That's probably
thinking,
what he said to the little girls too.
honestly. And after watching like what's happening in Venezuela, there was a I saw some like news article, but like a video, and it's like interviewing these Greenland, like, uh, I wanted to say residents, not residents, but residents, like people. And
Greenlanders.
they're totally and rightfully so, like horrified and scared. And they're like, what? Like, they, you can't just go in and take that, and they're basically just trying to profit off of it. It's so what he's doing is
Distraction from the fact there's still 120,000 files on the Epstein files still to be released. Just saying.
yeah, yeah, all that stopped, right? Very
No, people's attention shifted. That's still happening, but people's attention shifted. This is all distraction.
all of it.
He's
Yeah.
doing this shit. He will
It's like
seriously
distraction on distraction. Don't look over here. No, look over here. No, don't look over there. Look over
look
here.
over here, look over here, look over here, look over here, over here, over here. No, 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 no. Like, shut the fuck up. You're a PEDO. You are an RAPE. Wait, I was gonna say ER, but that doesn't really. An
I got you.
RAPIST.
Yeah. So Greenland's party leaders, like they're obviously in opposition
Allegedly.
to it. Yeah. And you know, the orange man is like threatening them and saying that like if they don't act, then Russia and China will occupy in the future. I don't understand. Like this is just like insanity.
It
It's
is.
insane.
And this is
Like
in the first effing year. Didn't he just get like whatever it's called, ranged in to presidency like literally like 14 days from now?
it's really crazy. Um,
This is all he's doing this all. Like the stats that I keep reposting, which you need to get back to reposting. Sorry. Sorry,
yeah.
honey girlfriend. So the things that I repost on Instagram are literally like since he's taken presidency, this is all the shit he's done.
Hmm.
It is absolutely insanity. And they do comparisons of like if Biden did this shit, people would have lost their fucking mind. The way that people lost their mind when Obama wore a tan suit. But this guy can do all the shit he's been doing, and everyone's like, this fucking funny guy. He's my man. He's
Yeah,
funny.
it's actually like horrifying.
Terrifying.
Um, but I mean, in terms of Venezuela and like what you're saying about like and me too, like needing help from other countries. I mean, yeah, if he goes after Greenland too, like NATO, like how they respond, like Greenland is a part of them, and so I'm just curious how the rest of Europe is going to respond. And I've been hearing too that like there is this like fascist rising in Europe as well. I'm not as versed around it. But it makes me curious and scared too. Hmm. I can look it
Huh.
up.
Well, as you're looking that little fun ditty up, no pun intended, because that little fucker is probably gonna get out any minute now. A little bit you touched on our lovely thing that keeps drinks cold, ice. Um, ice has just been fucking busy.
Hmm.
Busy as hell.
Yep.
So obviously, we all know about Renee Good. She was murdered by ICE on camera with her dog in the back of the car. She is a mother and has a partner, and she was murdered on camera by an ICE agent. Um, and what happened was they ICE agents and like the little whatever the quarties, whatever they're called, around prevented a person who was a doctor to see her as she was like dying,
Hmm.
which caused her to actually die. So they denied her medical care. She died. People are in uproar, thankfully. And then within 12 hours, Minnesota students were attacked by ICE on camera again, and school is now being forced into virtual sessions to protect the children. Um, these when is enough is enough? Like when are ICE fucking agents my fucking dick? When are they gonna literally be like exiled? Like bye-bye. We need to
Yeah.
stop. Like this is and then fucking JD motherfucking Vance announces that he's gonna pull a Nazi situation. I said it. That he wants ICE to go door to door. And
Mm-hmm.
he announced that that's going to actually start happening. They want ICE to go door to door for a mass deportations to prove that you are an American citizen, but also half the videos you see nowadays are actual US citizens, like actual born in this country US citizens being
Mm-hmm.
taken by ICE agents. So why does that fucking matter? They all have an excuse for anything.
It's
Like
awful.
what are you talking about? Like literally this was a situation that happened when the Nazis were going door to door to find out if there were people that were Jewish
Mm-hmm.
getting hidden away in place. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I mean, I don't really have any cubby places to, hide people or anything, but I will do it my damnedest to protect people who do not deserve to be deported. Because
Mm-hmm.
you know goddamn well, the people who get taken into custody, we've already heard it, a majority of those people all of a sudden go missing.
Yep.
You never hear
Yeah.
from them again.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking
It's
bunch of human traffickers.
horrifying, horrifying that we're in this situation that our country has come to this. It's really like it's I'm past the like disbelief, I guess, of it because it's now we've been in this with this awful human as a leader for about 10 years, like on and off, right? Since 2017, was that? Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's just awful. And the fact that this like young, like she was a little bit younger than us and a mom too, like it could be anyone, an American citizen, like it's
she
just
was a white woman
yeah.
who was a mother.
hmm Um, I wanted to find the statement. It's her wife actually, and I don't know where like it when they first released it said partner, and now they're saying wife, and I don't know if that was like they're trying to like basically like put away the fact that she was like in a same-sex marriage.
Oh no,
Like
they're trying to also make people who are bigoted be like, oh, well, then she deserved it because she was gay.
oh, I've been reading
Oh,
so many
fuck
awful,
you.
awful comments, like what kind of mother, blah blah blah, just awful things on the internet. There
What
is
kind
no
of,
excuse, like officers or like our people who are here to protect us should not have like she should have not have died because she was in a car
she was
driving.
literally actually obeying his wishes too. She
Yeah,
was
she wasn't.
literally obeying what he said. She
Mhm.
was actually doing what he asked her to, and then he shot her.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get pissed because this is bullshit. It could literally happen to
To anyone.
anybody.
Yeah. And that's like how it felt. And the fact that like she didn't deserve that. ICE is not here to protect us. They are agitators. They are the agitators. They
They're
are the
Nazi soldiers.
they're the Nazi soldiers. They're there to enact what Trump wants. So her wife wrote, first, I want to extend my gratitude to all the people who have reached out from across the country and around the world to support our family. This kindness of strangers is the most fitting tribute because if you ever encountered my wife, Renee Nicole Macklin, Good, you would know that above all else, she was kind. In fact, kindness radiated out of her. Renee sparkled. She literally sparkled. I mean, she didn't wear glitter, but I swear she had sparkles coming out of her pores all the time. You might think it was just my love, but her family said the same thing. Renee was made of sunshine. She went on to like she said there was a really good quote I was trying to find it about they brought guns and we brought where did it go? Oh, it was so good. And just heartbreaking, like absolutely heartbreaking if I can find it.
And the fact is, like, not everyone could be like, oh, well, she was also a Mexican immigrant. Who cares? No, the true fact is she was actually a white woman. Like,
Hmm
where the fact is, like, everyone's like trying to like give an explanation as to, well, this will happen because of this. And I say because, like, if she was a Mexican immigrant, then she was like illegal, obviously. It's like, fuck you.
Like, stop.
Stop.
Nobody gets to, yeah, that we don't, this isn't the world that we live in. And this is why I was reading this, is because I think that her wife put it in such like a great way of like saying like the reason why we're here. And I believe this too, is like Renee lived by an overarching belief that there is kindness in the world and we need to do everything we can to find it where it resides and nurture it where it needs to grow. Renee was a Christian who knew that all religions teach the same essential truth. We are here to love each other, care for each other, and keep each other safe and whole. Like people have done across place and time, we move to make a better life for ourselves. And then she goes on to talk about like how they moved to Minnesota, they found their place, like the community, where like, they made friends, spread joy, and now like that like has been taken forever. They were raising their son to believe that no matter where you come from or what you look like, all of us deserve compassion and kindness. Renee lived this belief every day. She's pure love, she is pure joy, she's pure sunshine. So just like that is the essence of like who she was, and that's the essence of like what life is about. And this whole like administration, they're following their cult, all of it is a massive disruptor of peace and what we're all here and deserve to live by. So I'm like, this is awfully scary for us and on so many different levels. It's not just Trump. It's like the corporations that are with Trump. It's the food that we're getting now that like he is affected, like the poisoning, the forever all of it. It's all of it. It's one big just against humankind. And so yeah, it's like unbearable. My head literally wants to explode. Like why what what are we doing?
What has this country become is the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, we're not here to like protect people anymore, but I truly believe that like the communities that we have built, there are communities like there are people who are good still. There are people who truly want to like help each other and are against this. And I think that hope has to has to really shine through. Like now is the time, you know?
And I'm like really actually proud of a lot of people that have been more outspoken, which kind of flows into the good news recipient, even though I'm not
Yeah.
done with what we choose. Because we want to end on a little bit more lighthearted before we get
Yeah.
to what we watched. But a lot of people are just so fed up that even people who I've seen be completely mute about politics, they have actually been more outspoken because of this. It's like you literally started this whole ICE situation to try to get people who are criminals and people who are bad for the country. You were literally killing people, deporting people who are good.
Humans.
They're
Yeah.
good. They're not criminals. They're not rapists. They're not all these things that you said that this is what the whole reason for ICE was. You were literally deporting, uh, unaliving, I'm sure, allegedly, and also going missing all these people that were great people in the community.
Yeah.
Because why? You're a racist motherfucker. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, it's like it's this control thing. The point is to have this dictatorship and knowing that you can divide a country so easily through hate, through these means, right? Of the other, like whether you're like it's against trans people, it's against women, it's against,
Sorry, I'd let someone that's
brown
trans
people.
fucking watch my child before I let any ICE agent or
Totally.
anybody in this administration watch my child. So go
They're using it.
fuck yourself.
They're using these tactics to divide us, because they know that their following hate other people. So they use it to divide us and they use it to control us. It's just like there's a level of fear, so much fear,
And
right?
continued hate.
Yeah, and continued hate. Is there a nuclear like bomb that's gonna go off like soon? Are we gonna be in war? Am I gonna be deported even though I'm an American citizen? Is ICE gonna be at my door? Like, is somebody gonna not like me because I'm Latina or because I'm a woman? Like
Or
all of it.
because we have a
Yeah, like
podcast that
podcast.
obviously we voice our fucking opinions. And
Exactly.
like, yes, we say allegedly left and right, but honestly, at this point, they don't give a fuck. They
No,
don't
they
give
don't.
a fuck. They could literally be like, oh, we don't like those girls because they actually have a voice. They actually care to say something outspoken. They actually want to give their opinion. We don't like women who make give their opinions. We don't like
Yeah.
that. So block them. Guess what we can do? Be little fucking minuscule penis bearing bitches. Fuck you, Ice. Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, I think the point is like we still have this. We're still voicing our opinion. We're still trying to sift through loads of stories, what's true, what's not, what's AI now, what's not AI. Like just and trying to amplify what's right and be there for people who need it in our community. That's what we're doing. Um, do we need people to yank these Nazi assholes out? Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. I can't physically do that, but
And
you
it's
know,
just like, it's just one of me and two boys. You think I'm gonna go do that? No. What are my two boys gonna do?
we can do
I
that.
no. The other option? No. Hard
No.
no. Fuck that. Anyway, let's move on to something else so I can stop crying.
Yeah.
Um sorry, I like literally when I get really upset about something and it could be
Oh, we no, I know.
like I even angry upset, I will be like this. So if you're watching, I'm crying. Um
Emotions.
but well, I was also in a relationship for like over a decade where I was told emotions aren't allowed.
Ugh,
Oh, if I cried, I'd have to go into the bathroom to hide away.
insane. No.
Fun times. Why do you think I'm still single? Because I don't trust anyone. Anywho, going into mom groups.
Mom group. Oh, I did hear a little bit about this, strangely enough, but I
Okay,
can't wait to hear the breakdown of it.
so whilst you were gone, Ashley Tisdale, I forgot her married name, so to me, she's
Uh-huh.
Ashley Tisdale. She wrote an essay for The Cut that basically was like talking about how there's like this mom group out there that's so toxic and isolating and blah blah blah. And then everyone obviously puts the pieces together there because if you look at her social media, it's not that hard to see who is in this mom group that keeps getting photographed together. And that's obviously Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore, Megan Trainor, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this was a whole thing for, I want to say, like 48 hours. Everyone's like, oh my God, who's the mom group? Oh, it has to be this mom group. Blah, blah, blah. And then she doubles down on it. And then all hell breaks loose because everyone realizes what is the common denominator here? Ashley
Mm-hmm.
Tisdale,
Mm-hmm.
because Hilary Duff's husband came out, photoshopped his head on Ashley Tisdale's body and said, because the original, I took screenshots, because the original article title was like, hold on, I have his headshot or his screenshot. For some reason, I don't have hers. So what's Ashley Tisdale's the cut title was um nope, of course, all of his is coming up every left and right because, well, I don't want to give that away. I wanted to actually like show what hers was, but for some reason, of course, it's being
Sure.
no shock to anybody being overshadowed by his. Oh, hers was breaking up with my toxic mom group. It's been a year. Her last name is Ashley French now. Um, so after about 3 or 4 days, Hilary Duff's husband came out, literally just photoshopped his head on Ashley Tisdale's body, same cover of the cut, saying, when you're the most self-obsessed, tone-deaf person on earth, other moms tend to shift focus to their actual toddlers.
Dang. Oh
And you know
no.
goddamn well, even though apparently he's known for being like, I don't give a fuck, I'll fucking say what I want to say. You know damn well he told his wife, Hilary Duff, like, hey, honey, baby, sweetie, I'm gonna post this. And she'll be like, oh, I don't care. And
That
of course,
is.
she used this opportunity to also release another song about sucking dick at a dive bar. So,
Who did?
Hilary Duff,
She released a song about sucking
dick
D
in
at
a,
a dive bar.
uh-huh. I'm not joking. So, Hilary Duff, new song, lyrics, sucking dick.
Oh my
Hold on.
God.
Hold on. I'm gonna read it in a slam poetry style of way. All right. I only want the beginning. I don't want the end. I want the part where you say, God damn, back of a dive bar, giving you head. Then sneak home late, wake up your roommates. Then I want the highlights 10 out of 10, the butterflies from holding your hand before we swept us under the bed and we became practically roommates. I'm touching myself by the front door, but you don't even look my way no more.
Is this Hannah Montana?
You mean Miley Cyrus?
Oh yeah.
Hilary Duff.
The other one. Oh God.
Miley Cyrus. I just said it.
No, 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 no. Oh wait, no. No, I'm thinking Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie?
Well, I mean, did you watch Younger?
No, I haven't finished all of it. I know.
It's
I'm like, I can never finish it, and I don't know why. It's like there's so many other things, but I do like it.
well, girly is a lot to say, but also this is like obviously pre-marriage because she's been with this guy
Yeah.
who obviously had no problem involving himself in this. The only thing that's where my question is, what would you feel? Is it admirable that your husband is backing you up publicly, or is it like get out of the girlies drama? You're being a little cringy. What do you think? Like if you, I would never see this of you. If you were to be thrust publicly into the drama of the girlies,
I
would you
think
want Charlie to be like, not my woman? I'm gonna say something too.
honestly, like because Charlie is not like that at all. Like he would be, I mean, like if I told him, he would be like, yeah, she sucks, and like tell me all the ways that she sucks. Um, like I I think it would be interesting. I would be like, wow, that was really funny.
But would you want him to be publicly defending you, or would you be like, don't step into the girly drama? It's kind of cringy. Because a
Yeah,
lot of people are 50-50, be like, Matthew, get out of here. This is your wife's battle, not yours.
yeah, that's true. Although
Because
it
she
is
hasn't said shit.
That's really funny because like it just says that like she's been talking shit though. Which
Behind the
which
scenes.
to which to Ashley Tisdale's point or French, Ashley French's point, maybe it was really toxic. Like why didn't anyone tell her, girl?
Well, and also, if you just go into the Instagram drama of it all, you can look at like who is she following and who is she not following anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think like in hindsight, it's probably better just to like have, not have your husband say anything because it doesn't really it's not a good look.
Yeah.
Um, it's just better just to not. It's really not my style,
Yeah.
but it's really funny.
Okay, so I don't have a partner, but if I did, I would literally be like, no, 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 no. We can talk shit about it like when we're in bed together and like
Yeah.
giggle and like talk shit to people.
Like public.
Don't don't post on your story
Yeah. Yeah, and it feels like a little like maybe she is self-absorbed and maybe she, whatever. But like
because
it feels
he's doubling down and like
yeah.
being like, oh no,
It feels
you're
like
the
she
problem
kind of like a bully though too.
a
Like
little bit.
they're not any better.
Because I think that if he kept his mouth shut, it
Hmm.
would be very apparent because she came out not once, but twice with two different articles.
Yeah, I would be like, yeah, you're annoying and
No, what is this? What are you trying to get out of this? Like,
yeah.
why are you still talking about this?
She just wants
Because
to be relevant.
exactly.
Yeah,
Hilary Duff's coming out here with a fucking single, now two singles.
very weird that she's like, okay.
Sucking dick at a dive bar, man.
Go for it,
I
girl.
girly, I've never done that.
I'm not
Good for you.
I'm not stepping foot in a dive bar anymore. Like that's just like where I
No,
am now.
no. And
But like
I think the only way I'd ever step foot in a dive bar if there was like a
the
going away.
karaoke.
Yeah, that, or if we had known about like a going away or end of exodus situation, like for Red Stag, and I'd lived in the same vicinity, I'd probably go for like the last day because we lived in that bar for so many years.
I'd be like, I'll see you later, guys. I'm not going back into the ballpark, okay? I'm not going to
Wait, ballpark exists still?
I don't know, but
No,
like,
I thought the girls home
Normandy.
no, I thought the girls' homeboy drove his car through it and they weren't able to open.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
we'll discuss this later.
Okay. Not going back to Normandy House.
Oh my God,
It's
no.
done, like the only one is like a random karaoke bar, but like that's where I got.
Random. It has to be random. No
No
emotional
one knows
affiliation.
me.
No emotional affiliation where you walk in, they're like, oh my God, Damiana.
No, I don't want
I haven't
that.
seen you in like 10 years.
No, I want like no one. I want
And
people to be like, she's in a dive bar. Oh my God.
anonymity. Yeah, no, like when we went for my birthday, where it was like, all right, we are wiping down the tables
We're
and
gonna
then
go.
we're gonna sing and then we're gonna leave.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave. Yeah, that's the perfect way to do it now. Um,
Um,
hilarious.
let's venture into good news we're sipping before we go into what we watch, because holy moly, a month worth of what we watched. We did narrow it down to a good crispy list, but good news we're sipping. I just want to shout out all the people, the veterans. I posted this guy veteran from Vietnam. He was shit talking in a fur coat to the fucking
I
ICE agents,
saw
being like,
that. Yeah.
you fucked up. You know, you fucked up. Like, fuck you. You're a bitch. And I was like, I love this man. I love
Good.
him. I love him so much. Right now, I'm very much on like, I don't want to date anybody, but I'd date that guy. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking 75, 80. You're hot. You're standing up to a whole squadron of ICE agents. Again, loosely saying agents because what credential do you really have, you
Yeah.
fucking piece of shit?
No, but
Um,
that's a good point, Danielle. Like that is kind of hot. Are you like, Daddy?
if you can defend yourself and back up women
In a fur coat?
in a fur coat with a veteran's hat on, oh, I'll show you this side of the Mississippi. I don't know what that
I
means, but
feel
I'll
like
do it.
maybe now, finally, what episode are we on of us?
45.
Now at 45 episodes, I now understand your type. You have a type, and they are
If
older.
that, or I don't, if you actually have the cojones to stand up to people that are in need, oh, you
Good.
bet your bottom dollar. I've been celibate for almost 2 years, and you bet your bottom dollar I will break that celibacy for you, mon frere.
Listen, Khloe Kardashian, you need to get that going, okay?
Eh,
Eh.
it's there. It just hangs out. It's just like, sup, girl? But like, get out of there. Get back down there. Bye bye.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I just want to shout out the veterans, the teachers, the gym teachers that I've been seeing videos of yelling in fucking ICE agents' face, get the fuck off my field. Fuck you. My kids are back here. Get the fuck up. I'm like, again, who is this coach? Hello,
She's shouting them out, but really what she's saying is, call me.
hello, coach. Are you married? I see a ring on your finger, so I am very respectful and I will back down. But I'm just saying, if you have no ring on your finger, hello.
And you respect women and their rights and everyone's rights as humans. Please call her.
If you are literally yelling like that at an ICE agent's face, I'm like, hello. What is that saying for dudes? It's like 6 to midnight. That's me. But if you're a little pussy ass bitch that stays quiet, fuck off. Anywho, so now on that note, I just want to shout out all the people that don't actually give two cojones of defending themselves, defending others, and being very outspoken. Love you more than you know. So, into what we watched, a couple of these were from Beyond. So that was from like the holiday season. So I just want to say, Jingle Heist, watch about 20 minutes, bored to tears. Holy shit. Worst movie I've ever seen. I
Oh,
literally
I think
could.
I saw that too.
Did you watch it?
I think I did. Wait, hold on. Let me just make
Was it
sure.
good? Because I literally got, I think, 20, 30 minutes in. I was like,
Uh,
I am so
no,
bored.
good is a strong word for that movie.
Decent?
It wasn't terrible. It just, I don't, yeah, whatever.
It's a whatever movie.
Yeah, whatever.
Another holiday one that was actually stupendous, superb. Holy shit. Was
Mhm.
The Family McMullen on HBO. It had Connie Bridgers from White Lotus and Nashville. It had freaking Aiden. No, the guy that looks like Aiden
Oh,
from Sex
Edward.
and the City. Yes. Then it had two actors I've seen. One in that Reese Witherspoon movie where she's like seducing the younger guy. He was in it as like a sibling. And then the other one that has like a really symmetrical face in that other movie with the other woman where it's like kind of Groundhog's Day, but for girls. That was really fucking good.
It has like
Um,
80% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'll have to
Dude,
watch this now. Cool.
it was so good. So good. I
I
also
may just
watched
get
that Michelle Pfeiffer movie, like Oh What Fun on Amazon Prime, and it was cute. It was
okay.
cute.
Hmm.
It was not bad, but it was cute. It kind of reminded me of the movie that she was actually in. It kind of reminded me of the New Year's Eve movie with like the ensemble cast
Oh,
with
okay, yeah.
Ashton
Yes, yes,
Kutcher. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
I can.
So it
Uh-huh.
kind of reminded me of that where it was like, it's cute. It's not like something I'm like gonna out of my way to be like, I
Yeah.
must watch this again. But anyway,
Mhm.
I also watched the End of an Era tour documentary for T Swifty.
Oh, how was
It
that?
was so beautiful, so good. Made me actually on New Year's Eve, I turned on the last app. It was called The Last Tour or something, or like The Last Stop or something. But it was like her last show of her Eras tour. And I turned that on for our music for our dance party for New Year's Eve, and the boys
Cute.
loved it.
Love that.
But her doc was really good. Like I thought it was really surprising how much of like her and her relationship with her now fiance was in there. There was a really sad part where like because her mom obviously was like beating cancer, and then her dad was there and her brother was there, and she like sang like a song and all of them were like in tears, and I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful.
Love that.
But the whole doc was really beautiful. Another one that was really good was My Mother Jayne, the Mariska Hargitay, and oh my god, I know her. Why am I drawing a blank? Anyway, her mother is Jane Mansfield.
Oh, I heard about this one. I really want to watch this.
It was
Damn,
really,
100% on Rotten Tomatoes, guys.
really good.
Wow.
Wow. And
Wow.
then I'm just telling you, her husband is also in Younger. Speaking of, her
Oh.
husband plays Charles in Younger, and whew,
Whew.
after the fucking documentary, I'm like, wow, Charles is hot as hell because he does something really beautiful for his wife Mariska. They're a hot couple. He does
Mhm.
something beautiful. He literally just looks at her and he's like, he does the big thing without it being pretentious from Sex and the City, where he's like, I got it.
Yeah.
Like he
Cute.
does that to her, and I was like, oh my God, I love him so much. It was beautiful. Um, and then I watched Regretting You on Paramount Plus. So this was allegedly the casting that some people wanted to see for the live action Tangled movie. It has the guy that played the live action How to Train a Dragon kid,
Okay, yeah.
and then it had the girl, stunning. She's so pretty. And then it had Laura, you know Laura, my friend Laura, her doppelganger that's from Girls as the mom. And then it had Dave Franco, Chris Eastwood, what's his name? Chris Eastwood,
Scott.
something like that. And
Scott
then
Eastwood.
what's his name?
Williford Scott
Scott.
Eastwood.
Thank you. I, for
Williford
some reason, thought it was
Gerald.
Willow. She was in the
Willa.
Scream TV show that was really good, in my opinion.
And
Um,
then Allison Williams. I think that's
she's
who
the
you're talking
Laura doppelganger.
about. Oh, funny.
So that movie was actually so cute. It was sad because it has to do with the fact that like people die. But then that was like really cute movie. Highly recommend it. Really good, cute, rom-com, but not com, more rom and dram. Rom dram.
Rub dub.
Really good. Highly recommend. And then I think, oh, another one that you didn't watch. I'm like trying to go through ones that you didn't watch so we can't collectively talk about it. Um, Industry,
Oh yeah. You had said.
HBO.
Mhm.
Been around apparently since 2020. Did not know that until I kept getting fed. Their season four is coming out soon. The season four is coming out soon. So I was like, you know what? Should I give it this show a try? Like it has fucking Kit, whatever his name, Carrington from Game of Thrones in it.
Oh
No,
yeah.
he's not in it until the third season. Just FYI. I was like, when does he show up? Um, the first season's kind of like one of those slow burns where it's like a British show, so it takes a bit for you to get into it. But let me tell you, that second season is like you're on it for a ride. Holy crap. The show is so good and actually has the old Asian man that I've always had a crush on. He's in it.
Now I'm gonna have to look that up.
Industry is really good. Really good. Their new fourth season comes out on Sunday, actually. So tomorrow, by the time you're
Yeah.
hearing this, it's out probably.
Yeah.
Um, or it comes out tonight at 10 p.m. if you're hearing this on a Sunday. So really good show. Really, really good. First season, like I said, slow burn. Give it a second. It really does get really good by second season. A lot of sex, a lot of drugs. Apparently, people in the stock world, like the Wall Street of the UK world, do a lot of cocaine. So they're just constantly snorting cocaine. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And they constantly are getting bloody noses. Like, will you kids not learn? Like, calm down. And then right before actually I jumped, well, I love LA. The finale happened and you still need to watch it. It's really good. You said you loved the fashion on our last episode. It is really good. It is really good. That last episode, oh, doggy, I'm so
One?
excited for
Or,
the next
oh, of
season.
which one? Sorry.
I love
Oh,
LA.
oh, yeah, that's right. I need
I
to
am
watch that.
so excited
I
for the
got
next
distracted
season.
because my doppelganger is actually in industry, Claire Forlani.
Is she the lead?
I don't think so.
What's her name?
Claire, look up Claire Forlani. I mean, I don't know if she's the lead because I haven't seen the show, but she's been in like Meet Joe Black. I don't think she's like a total,
Oh, she hasn't even appeared to me yet, so she must not be in the end.
or she's
Okay.
not like a big role.
Okay, actually, remember when we had this conversation like who would play you and you're like you gave me ScarJo, I gave you the girl from I Love You, I Love LA.
Huh?
I highly agree. Claire Forlani for sure is the person that needs to play you. Except I feel like she's too old now.
Yeah. Well, I'm older.
She's 54.
Hmm.
She looks like a hot 54 though. So
She's oh, she's hot.
she was in that really bad hackers movie that I for some reason really loved with Ryan Felipe. And
Uh,
she was also in,
no, everyone is so
yeah, she was
funny.
also in a really good 90s movie, Boys and Girls. That one was really good. She was in that. If you want to watch a really good 90s movie, and Boys and Girls is really good with her in it for Claire Forlani. And then I think last but not least, before we get into the list that we share, is actually no. because you didn't watch Heat of Rivalry. I'll share that. I'll say that in a sec. People We Meet on Vacation. I was actually just watching it before we jumped on. I have about 30 minutes left. I thought it was going to be a stupid Netflix show or movie.
Yeah.
It is so good. It's based off a book.
Mhm.
It is so good. It should be in theaters. It's that good.
Oh, it's a movie. Sorry, I was thinking
It is
shoot.
stupendous. It
Yeah.
doesn't give off that like Lifetime Hallmark type of thing that I thought was going to be the movie. Oh no, this is superb.
Love it.
And the lead guy, so hot,
Beautiful eyes. My goodness.
stunning.
Yeah.
Anyhow, um, and then last but not least, before we jump into the list we share, Heated Rivalry on HBO.
Who? What?
Heated Rivalry? The gay hockey players?
I have no idea what she's talking
Oh
about
my
here.
God, you've been out of the country for so long, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
Oh my God. So when I post things that are referring to my gay hockey boyfriends, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I do not, but now I know that this is a show.
There's only 6 episodes. You need to watch it. The new season comes out in 2027. There's only going to be 3 seasons.
Okay. Okay. I got it. It's got a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, so you have my attention.
I bawled my eyes out in episode 5. Bawled. Like I was literally like shot in the stomach,
Mhm.
sobbing.
Okay.
And that like, but I'm not gonna even give you a
That's-
hint because I want you to go in blind. And then episode 6, man. Whew,
Okay. Okay.
you
I'll
don't
watch
even
it.
know what's in store for you. Dude, highly recommend do not watch with Charlie. He's too much of a I don't think he can handle there's a lot of graphic gay sex.
Okay.
It is so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. It makes me cry the fact that you could experience it for the first time.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I'm so excited for you. Oh, and then you'll understand what take me to the cottage means.
What?
Fuck. You have no idea what that means. Oh my God. I'm so excited for you. You have to watch Heat of Rivalry. And if you don't, I will accost you next weekend when I see you. Bless you. Um, okay, so I think now we can venture into the territory of what Damiana actually watched while she was away.
Oh
And
my
that
God.
was something we both can actually talk about together instead of me just yelling at her. Um, Emily in Paris,
Yay.
season 5.
Yeah. I literally ran through that so
Oh
fast.
my
I'm
God,
annoyed. I was like, what? Come on.
so
Well,
quick.
yes. So,
Were
so good.
did I like blink? Were those episodes like only 30 minutes long?
They were, if that, felt like they were like 20 minutes. But
So quick. No, I watched the whole season in one day and I was like, I have children that I tended to. How did I watch it in one day?
I was able to like watch it at nighttime while we were in Scotland. I think I finished it there like within like maybe a couple nights, maybe 2 nights. Because I didn't want to go to bed too late, but I loved it. I
Me
loved
too.
all of the fashion. I thought it was so fun. I thought it was um very like iconic like Emily in Paris. It wasn't, you're right, it wasn't like the last season. My only thing, okay, was I actually would have been totally fine with her ending up with what's his name?
Gabrielle,
No.
Marco,
Yeah. The Italian.
what's his name?
Let's find out. Let's go. Let me
Um, yeah, as you said, I had said offline. Um, I thought this season was stupendously more
Marcello.
amazing.
Yeah.
Marcello.
Yeah.
Um, this season was way better than last season. Last season was a snooze fest. I found myself on my phone way more. Like that's a telling, I feel like, is like if you are like distracted by other things so easily, then this season's dead.
Well, I think
This
because
one,
like
so good.
last season with Camille, it was like too much, like it was so much back and forth. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, she's not. Oh, she's a lesbian. She's not a lesbian. And you're just like, Okay, all right, enough. You know,
S-
but
So
but this
so you
felt
thought at the end you'd be okay with her being with Marcello?
right. I'm like, really? You, I get it. You love Paris, but like love, like you guys love each other. You love each other. And like you really love each other. And
Okay,
you choose that over a city that you can visit and you're
they're
marrying.
not that far.
They're not that far, okay? And you're not like broke, clearly. And if you guys do get married, you're really not that broke. And like you can go to Paris whenever you want. You could probably even like have your own like apartment in Paris and like go
If
there
the
for half the time of the
if
year.
fucking Samurai Turn Pretty can, so can you.
I was just like, wait, what? No. But
Um,
I also think Marcello is like more handsome now, I guess, than our Gabrielle guy.
okay.
You know,
So between Gabrielle and Marcello, at the end of the season, you'd prefer her to be with Gabe or
but
Marcello.
then once there was like
What
a
about the
little
train scene? I feel like the train scene had a lot
the
of.
train scene made it. It made it though. So I was like, okay, I
Okay,
don't know.
question. What do you think about the whole Alfie and Mindy hooking up in secret thing? I thought that was so snaky. And she forgave her really quick.
I like I, thinking back on it, the Alfie and Emily characters are so weird. Like now looking at the whole show, it's so weird that they ever got together. Like
So
they were, and I thought that when they were like going through that, like when we were in that season, I was like, this guy is so like, I don't know what the right word is. Like he's not as,
stunning.
huh?
Stunning.
He is totally, but he's got like a little bit more like
By the way, fun fact, he's also in
I saw that.
the movie that I was just talking about, the people
Yes.
we meet on vacation. I was like, hello.
Hello. No, he's like a little bit like rougher around the edges, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And like she's not, and even like some of their interactions that they had was like it was weird to me. But anyways,
I actually was like, I normally am like, if a fucking friend of mine hooked up with my ex, I'd fucking kill him, blah, blah, blah. This, I was like, I don't really hate it.
I was like,
I
I
think
don't
they
know.
have more chemistry than Emily and Alfie did.
Yes, 100%. Yes. And I just think that I I was like, I don't know if I'm mad. I wouldn't be mad at Mindy per se, only because I feel like sometimes it's just like a missed opportunity of like telling someone because I felt like she was trying to like not ruin her day, didn't know how would she take it, and she's dealing with a lot at work right now. She's trying to put a fashion show on
Wait, but
for
she's
her
engaged now. She's engaged to someone else.
who?
Mindy.
Really? Oh yeah, that is
Ah,
a whole other thing.
I
Obviously,
think Alfie needs to like be like, bitch, you love me more.
yes. Yeah, exactly. Basically.
And I'd be okay with it. What about Sylvie? I love Sylvie's side stories where she was hooking up with her friend's son.
That was hilarious.
If I lived in LA, if I lived in fucking Paris and I had that much money, that would happen to me. Because I'd be like, I'm more attracted to the youngers than the
I'm
olders.
obsessed with that character. Listen, that is like not a real life character, and I want to be her.
I love her. I want to be her. Are you
There
kidding?
was there was like someone online who like was like no one, and then it's like Sylvie walks in a room and she just like her saunter, the way she like
She's so hot. I love her.
I love it.
Even on the press junket, she's just so hot. She's so hot. I love her. How old is she? She's 62. Fuck you. You're hot. I love you even more. You're 62.
Is
She is
amazing.
literally the definition of sex on a stick. She is so hot. Good for her.
Good for her. No, I loved everything about it. I just thought it was great. I
Good.
also love the side stories of, I'm gonna mess up, what's his name? Hold on. Oh, Luke. Luke's side stories. He's the
The gay
Uh,
one? The one that I thought was gay, but it isn't?
no. He's like the
Hold on, I'm looking at the list.
yeah,
Who's
find
Luke?
Luke.
Yeah,
Ellie.
Luke. I thought he was gay this whole time, and I'm like, look at this guy. He's a little
No.
slut.
Funny. He's like this congeniality, like to me. Like I'm like the character that you didn't know you love, but you love.
Fuck yeah. No, he's so funny. I love that they actually put more effort into the side characters.
I do too. I think
I
those are
I
really
love it. I actually really enjoyed this season, and I hope that they carry that into the next season. I don't know how many seasons they're actually going to have though, because I feel like if you get too far out, you're like, okay, I'm kind of bored now.
yeah, I
That's why
know.
I kind of love Heated Rivalry literally said we're only doing three, and
Mm.
that's it. And I just want to let you know, okay, what I'm about to say,
Oh.
it won't ruin anything. But when you watch Heated Rivalry, because if you don't, I will cut you. The guy who plays Russian, mind you, that was my type when I was younger because I was like, I want a guy that sounds like he is involved in the Russian like mob or whatever,
Oh
and
my
he's a
God.
spy. And this is the guy. But the thing is, when you see him in real life, he is not Russian. And he had an interview where he's like, yeah, I actually got the part, and in 2 weeks I had to learn Russian. So I had a dialect coach and all this stuff. And even people are coming out being like, I had my mom who speaks only Russian watch, and they were like, he's not Russian. Are you sure? Because he did such a good job. He, you watch this thinking he's full blown Russian, and he's not. He's from like California.
Hilarious. He just has a good ear for
No,
it.
he literally talks like this. But like then in real life, he goes, yeah, and then I just went to like the store. And I'm like, it like, no, he like talks so deep. Like
Yeah.
you don't understand. Like he has such a thick accent and he talks in literally, oh, I'm not gonna even say shit. Okay, I'm not gonna say
Okay,
anything.
enough, lady. I'm gonna watch it.
Just don't watch it with Charlie because he'll ruin it.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of butt sex. Anyway,
What?
um, all right. So Emily in Paris, check. Whoever you're gonna watch. Traitors. Let's watch Traitors before we go into Stranger Things.
I can only really speak on episode one.
Okay.
Um,
I watched all
I
three. They released three.
yeah, I saw that.
So what do you
I
think of the first
love
one then?
Traitors. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I
No, I
love the
forgot
show.
how good it is until the first 20 minutes in. I'm like, holy shit, I love the show so much. I forgot. It's so good.
Okay, it's weird because like I'm trying to like watch some of the older ones too, and I like stopped maybe because like I think there's something about watching a show and then like giving it a little break and then coming back to it, and you're like, I love this. I do this with drag too, with
Never watch that show.
me too.
You,
And it just like it reminds you how much you love the show, but also like how much you needed this. Like I needed a break from reality, and that is the perfect, the Alan Cummings of the
oh,
outfits of it all is wonderful. I also feel
also,
like,
side note, I don't watch any housewife shows anymore. I got so bored with them that I just stopped.
oh, I want to watch Housewives. I
Okay, Salt Lake
would love
City,
to.
and I heard Salt Lake City this season was really good, but Salt Lake City was the best, superb, phenomenal. Don't waste your time on OC and don't waste your time on Beverly Hills. Okay, go. What were you
Um,
gonna say?
What I was gonna say is that I feel like my personality changes when I watch that show. Like after watching it, I become more of a main character. Like I am sassier. I think that I can win it. Like I think that like if like I need someone to put me on that show, um
They actually just announced on the
I
end of
they're gonna do
we
normies and I
we
need to
should both apply and see if either of us get in.
you should. It
Oh
would
my God.
be a dream. I am obsessed. Like
No.
I don't care if I would want to be a traitor, but I also feel like I would also make a really good detective.
Yeah. Oh
So
no. I would be such a good Like
faithful.
traitor, I would be great.
You would be amazing. Yeah.
Um, I did not know it was gonna come out that maniacal. Sorry. But no, I'd be such good faithful too, because I'd be side-eyeing every motherfucker there, being like, you're a faithful, you're a traitor. And then I'd be like on the round table being like, you're a traitor. And they'll be like, why? And I'm like, because of this, and this. And they're like, I was sneezing. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. You look like a traitor sneezing. And I'd convince everybody that you were a traitor. No, oh my God. Okay. We're recording.
Yes.
We need to both apply to see if either of us will get in.
Okay. I have the website up. I'll send it to you.
I do feel like though you'd be the one that if you were to get on, you would not be a traitor, you'd be a faithful, and people would be like, we don't have to worry about her. We don't have to worry about her. But then if I were to be on, they'd be like, that bitch is a traitor in like 5 seconds. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm a faithful you. Fuck you. I literally, and they'd be like, but the thing is, because it's on Peacock, they can actually put the like words in. I'd be like, fuck you.
The thing is like watching Traitors, and watching Alan Cummings with these outfits, they're so amazing. You feel like if you got the opportunity to go on the show, you can't like, yes, you can't be the main, like you can't bring so much attention to you that like everyone thinks you're a traitor or a bad faithful.
Or you can't put
Also,
no
you can't
attention to
be
you.
boring. You have to like, come on, like get in there.
I would have no problem not being boring. I would be like, everyone just think I was a traitor. I was like, and I would like literally be faithful. I'd be like, I swear I'm not. I was like, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, that person's a traitor. Like, Alan Cummings is a traitor.
Okay, so applications are now open and will remain open till March 10th.
Okay, so we have from now to March 10th to
Okay.
get some cojones. If you do it, I'll do it 100%. We should both do it just to see if it happens.
It would be amazing.
We need to
Um,
be like, by the way, Danielle can't be on any of the episodes for the next like 6 months. So Glynis is on now. Oh, she will not hold back.
okay, so what else did we watch?
um,
Oh, should we get into Stranger? Because I don't want this
no, no, no.
episode to be like 2 hours. Are
Well,
we
it's
doing?
the welcome back episode, so you know it's going to be a while. Go into the Beast in Me before we go into Stranger Things.
Okay. The Beast and Me, you had watched this too, and I know you mentioned it. You were like, "Holy shit!" So I watched it. And also, yes, I thought great acting. Really
Face
great.
acting.
Wow, like amazing. That guy is really really good. What's his name? We should say
I
it.
know exactly. Matthew?
The yes, the
Matthew?
B
No, not Matthew. What's his name?
cast. Matthew Rice, you're right.
Yay!
And you know what? Brittany Snow did such an amazing job.
Oh my God, Brittany Stowe's so good.
But just like across the board, like all these characters really great. It's dark. It was probably darker than like what I really wanted right now,
I
but
didn't realize it was gonna be like Dexter, where it was like, holy shit, we're seeing dead bodies.
yeah, especially towards the end there, it got really, really grim.
Oh
But
yeah,
no, I thought it was good. I thought it was
so good. And if they don't win any awards, I'll be shocked.
no, they did a great job. So yeah,
Shocked.
loved it. Okay, let's
Woo!
go into it's time for Stranger Things.
Dun dun dun.
Huh. If you are like the rest of the world, you probably have seen it, unless you're my mom who has been trying to catch up
She's
on
like, I'm
the
still
past
on
episode.
season
She
one.
kept falling asleep, like trying to catch up, and I was like,
What?
Mom, not this past season. She's like trying to like maybe she's 2 seasons behind, but she was jet lagged.
Okay, Diane,
Oh,
go away. Get off here right now. Do not listen beyond
don't
this because
listen,
you will
Mom.
get all the things spoiled because I'm about to talk all the things. So back away, girl. Okay,
Mhm.
bye-bye. Um, what were your thoughts overall on the finale? What do you feel like? Because there's a lot of people who aren't happy.
I know. It was long. I agree that it was long.
No,
No.
I feel as though I would take a 4 hour if we could fill up all the plot holes that were left. at the end.
Oh.
But like, what did you think in general of everything that was served to you on a plate? How did you feel when that final episode happened? That was 2 hours long. How did you feel?
I felt fine. I was like, you know what? I was fine with it.
Okay. I was okay with it too until
But, uh-oh.
dot dot dot. Until we actually got the collective checklist of all the plot holes that were
Oh,
left open. And
okay.
then Conformity Gate. Did you get involved at all in Conformity Gate?
No, what is that? What do you mean? Conform what?
Okay.
You're
So,
what are you on? Like what internet? What I'm not seeing these things at all. Nobody
okay.
spoiled me
I'm
at all.
actually saying this out loud because now your phone's going to feed it to you. It is like a deep dive into everyone thought on the 7th, 3 days ago, because we're recording on the 10th. Everyone thought 3 days ago we were going to get a ninth episode that was going to be like, just kidding. That last episode was Vecna's memory. This is the
Oh,
real episode because there was so much shit that literally, I
wasn't.
kid you not, everything was like, bro, that tracks, that tracks, that tracks. This all tracks as what would be in Vecna's head and not in reality of the Stranger Things world. So, for instance, hold. For instance, the fact that Vicky was never mentioned once but she was such a prominent character in the last season, but Vicky was never mentioned in the last episode. The coloring of some episodes made it look like it was still in the upside down. Then certain sounds emitted, like for instance, the graduation, everyone was in orange gowns. At the beginning, people were in green gowns, and then it got flipped to orange. So people are to say that they're prisoners of Vecna. So the
Mhm.
orange means prisoners, because then there's a scene where Mike looks, he hears something on the speaker and then looks all weird for a hot second. And then that's supposed to allude to the fact that he's still under Vecna's spell, because then people also tied in the same sound that happened when he was knocked out at the battle in episode 4 when
Oh
they're
yeah,
at the
did they ever explain that, or was that just like supposed to be like PTSD?
nope, they didn't explain
But
it.
do you think they'll still come back with more?
So my Australian friend and I literally talked about this for hours. And so did the entire world, because there's so many things that were left unanswered. And then so many things that were like, Vicky was never mentioned because Beckna's never met Vicky. Because Vicky didn't exist in the Upside Down, but all the things that happened in the Upside Down existed in Vecna's world. So Vicky doesn't exist, and she was never mentioned in the last episode because Vecna never met Vicky. So that
Hmm.
tracks. Then, oh, I love this. I love that you've not heard about any of this shit. And this sounds like such a conspiracy theorist, so I'm just gonna buckle up, Buttercup. So then there's so many scenes where random people start looking at the camera directly. There's
Mhm.
even a scene of Lucas literally looking at the camera directly, being like, and then you were meant to be confused. And then it goes back to like them recording. So there's so many instances where like even the background people start look, but they're all sitting exactly how like Billy had his hands crossed sitting. Anybody under his Vecna's spell had their hand crossed sitting. And then if you look at the graduation scene, every single person, including the people in the audience, had their hand crossed sitting. And they're all in orange. And then there's the weird sound. And then if you look at when Dustin makes the whole speech that ties into like what Eddie was going to do at his graduation,
Uh-huh.
it's inverted colors, because
Interesting.
so it's all in gray and white instead of the actual Hellfire colors. And there's
Yeah.
just so many things, so many things. Like even okay, so people have gone in as far, and this is nuts. So I understand this sounds like fucking psycho conspiracy theory shit. When remember when they did the whole 18 months later, and
Mhm.
then they played the landslide brings you down, and then it's like supposed to make you feel emotion, and the whole like Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac is playing, and then Robin is starting to talk, be like, this doesn't feel like the Hawkins I remember. This feels different. When they go to her, there's apparently cassette tapes lined up in Morse code behind her that says this isn't real in
Oh,
Morse code.
really? I love this. This is so
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, I'm not done. There's like 70,000 things. I kid you not. I can't even like describe every single one. This would be like an hour long podcast. But if you look at conformity gate clues,
Mhm.
it will give you every single clue that makes it seem as though the last episode is fake and it's supposed to be Vecna's mind and it's not the real episode. But then I said, me, not just like what I saw on the internet, I said, if we get an episode 9, if we get a chapter 9, it's going to be a fucking bloodbath. People are dying left and right. Steve, gone. Dustin, bye. Like people you love, dead, 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 dead. And then you're going to be begging for the ending to episode 8.
Yeah.
Begging for it. You're going to be like,
Yeah.
no, wait. I love the fact that they ended up in a harmonious moment. Oh
Right.
no, all these people died. Shit, no, like, can we go back to episode 8? Like, no one's going to be happy. No one's going to be happy. So I'm just
No,
saying
that's why I was fine. I was like, okay, I actually wasn't expecting like a happy
a
ending.
kumbaya.
Yeah, because we talked about like who we thought might die. So I was really expecting like way more. And and then I mean like even like Elle not being, you know,
Really, Dad?
yeah, really dead. It's like I was like, oh, okay.
No, let me tell you,
Tied
me
it
and
up with a
Aust
bow. And that's why I was like, I'm okay with that because they've known not only like from a like personal crew like note that they have been with these kids who are now adults for like like a decade, but then like we have too. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, all right. And
but
it's very like 80s, too. So I was like, that's kind of like tracks. So, but
it
are
does. And then, of course, they got interviewed after, and they're
yeah,
like, what do you like? All because every single person's like, well, what about this? Like, the fact that she cranks the thing, be like, it's red, has a red arrow. And then the next time she cranks it, it has a gray arrow and different lighting makes it seem like, oh, well, it's under a different thing. And then, of course, like, everyone's like, it was yellow in this scene, but it was gray in this scene. It was red in this scene, but it was gray in this scene. It was this and this. Like the continuity was so fucking bad. The continuity was so fucking bad that people left and right, like we're literally as like outsiders looking in, being like, this is how it should have been.
yeah.
And it's like there's so many GIFs. If you look up a hashtag conformity gate, you will see all the fucking edits. It's literally says the fact the fans wrote a better ending than the writers themselves, that they got interviewed being like, oh no, man, maybe in 2030, if we're like hard up for cash, maybe we'll do another
Yeah.
fucking episode. I don't know, like blah blah blah, like trying to play it off like this is so fucking lame. Like, well, no, it's over. It's over, guys. Like it's over. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, well, I got lots to say. Hold on. So this they like alluded to how like there could be a secret episode in like 2030, sure.
Mhm.
Then there's this video that came out where all of the other seasons that were so fucking good, it happened, and then all of a sudden one of the writers got a divorce, and the woman he's married to wrote Fear Street. So they think that Lee who was married to, hold on, hold on, Lee that was married to Ross Duffer got a divorce from Lee. And she actually wrote Fear Street movie, like the Fear Street trilogy.
Hmm.
That if you Google her, they're like, while she doesn't have an official writing credit, he did allude to the fact that his wife would look over the scripts for continuity. And he got a divorce before the season 5 started. And so they're trying to say that because they got a divorce, that she didn't have her eyes in the script. So all these fucking things fell through the wayside because Homegirl was, they were divorced. They weren't in a relationship anymore. And so she didn't have her eyes in the script to be like, well, what about this and this and this?
Oh, like the
What about
connection.
this and this and this?
Yeah.
People are going to call you out for this and this and that. Like
The
she
other
didn't,
writers should do that too. And so should there should be like checks and balances for that,
should
right?
be. But
Yeah.
allegedly, it's only the brothers that were in the writing room. There was
Yeah.
never another person in there except for when Ross was married to her. She was like the third party that helped with make sure things stayed on track. But then they got divorced right before season 5. So she didn't have her hand in any of season 5.
Hmm. Interesting.
So it's called Divorce Gate, Stranger Things. I'm just saying, look up Conformity Gate. You'll see all the things that were missed. I personally, like, I teared up with the 18 months forward. I think there was like two parts I teared up at. I thought it ended well. I was happy with the ending, and then all of a sudden everyone like created the loose endings thing, and I was like, yeah, it would be nice to close up loose endings, but like if we don't get the Conformity Gate episode 9, it's not the
Yeah,
end of the world. But in 2 days we're supposed to get the documentary, and people are still thinking like, well,
maybe.
are we going to get other information? I just think a lot of people are holding out hope for this wasn't the ending because a lot of people are like, wow, everyone survived. You alluded to 4 major people were going to die and everyone survived. How is that
Yeah.
possible?
Yeah. Interesting. It's a hard one too, because I always feel like like fans, specifically like my experience with like all of the God, what's it like superhero movies? Like they get so crazy and it's like you can go and write a fan fiction like like but they like that's their art, their story, they're gonna tell it. But I do get the loose holes, like that kind of sucks. Um
There
and
was
or
just like,
like does it come down to editing too? Like did someone mess up in editing or like, or is there more? Interesting.
precisely, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Either
I
way, I thought it was fun.
I'm hoping we get little nuggets in the docu that's happening on Monday.
Uh-huh.
But oh wait, what's the 12th? Tuesday or Monday?
Ooh, quick.
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Thank you. Yeah, Monday.
So we're supposed to get the documentary, behind the scenes documentary on Monday. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get some. I always alluded, I was like, if we're gonna get any surprises, it's gonna be hidden in something we're gonna get
That would be
delivered.
fun.
Yeah, and be like, oh, by the way, guys, you thought this was the ending? Just kidding. And all of a sudden there's like a 20-minute ending, and you're like,
Yeah,
whoa, holy shit. Like.
that would be fun. That would be really fun.
So
Love
we'll see, guys. We still have a couple of days left, but otherwise, Conformity Gate may be dead.
it. Oh,
But I think this was a long one. We got to catch up a lot, but we'll see you next week for a normal length one.
yes.
Um, Enjoy your week, guys. We'll see you
Yeah,
next
thanks
week.
for listening.
Yeah. Bye.